What's up, you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at AMD stock. Guys, so we'll do the technical analysis. We'll take a look at weekly price action, and also where can AMD go into this upcoming week. Is AMD gonna continue lower, or will it make its way up again and make higher highs? We'll talk about all of that, how to trade AMD this coming week. I'll give you some good plays as well, some important areas to watch for potential price action. And all in all, I'll be sharing my opinion. As you already know, anything that I cover in my video is all for education purposes only. Nothing is financial advice. I take guarantee of nothing. And you are solely responsible for your own decisions and outcomes. All right. So let's start off with AMD with some of the background that what we have had on this. So what I want to start off today with is a trend line, this black one that you are seeing here on the daily interval. And I just want to show you the importance of this trend line, like why this trend line is so important. Let's go back to October 31st last year. Okay, so we are already like 6 months out from then. This is where we found one bottom, right? We made a second pivot over here, third pivot over here, or third support here, fourth, right? And then we finally failed on the fifth one. But what I'm trying to say is that when this trend line was holding for 6 months and it finally broke, that means a trend line of the massive support has broken already. Okay, so that's the first sign that the trend from there on has changed. All right, and that's what we have been seeing. All in all, we are then on the retest of this trend line have been rejecting. We have taken some intraday rebounds play as well here. I have talked about it, that rebound plays may come, and we have gotten all of those. I have taken this one here as well with you guys. You already know that. But then thereafter, this thing has been constantly rejecting this trend line regardless of even in the rebounds, right? And in one of the videos that I did a couple of days ago, I did a confluence and comparison between the bulls and the bears strength. And everything was, bears were ahead of bulls, okay? Bears were having a lot more points in their code compared to the bulls. And for what were those reasons that gave bears more of the benefit here? Because we were below, as I showed you, we are rejecting this trend line. We have broken this trend line. We are below 20 days moving average. We are below 50 days moving average, constantly rejecting that even with this flush. On daily interval, there is not a single sign of bullishness right now. We have even broken that support zones that AMD was trying to hold at $175 to $177. And we have also formed a head and shoulder. There's just so much in the bears camp right now. There's not a single thing on the swing side that I can find on AMD that can tell that it's bullish. It's not, okay? It's not bullish. So where can AMD keep heading lower from here? So I talked about, as we lose this box, it's a complete flush and we will be coming down close to 162. Right now we are just in that area, right? We did see this rebound, this green candle, but guys, just like we have, you know, the pullbacks in the uptrend, right? These are pullbacks in the uptrend. Just similarly, we have rebounds in the downtrend, okay? And something that you are not seeing here right now that I turned off in my previous video, and that is the dashboard here. Let me turn that on. If you need access to my tools, links in the description below. I have 2 trading bot, 2 indicators, and Wall Street alerts. Links to all the tools are in the description below. And here I'm seeing mostly we are bearish on my dashboard across different intervals or just rebounding. So now, having covered a lot of things on the daily interval, what I want to do is take you to the hourly interval and let's talk through the things here. So guys, this is still the rebound. There is no structural change on AMD as long as it's below 174. I talked about this potential rebound that may come after this fall, but I also said that it's not a structural shift. This rebound, even if it comes to 174, this is still a downtrend and this thing can be shorted here. Just like we buy in the pullbacks on the uptrend, on the downtrend, the rebounds become again the shorting opportunities or selling opportunities, or however you want to call it, but which it just means that it's still going to sell off a short play. On the hourly interval, we are below 200 hours moving average as well, constantly. And also been rejecting this. Well, so far we're a little bit above 20. I'll talk about that in just a second, but below 250 hours moving average. In my opinion, there is no uptrend right now, even for intraday. Some rebound may come, choppy rebound maybe to 174 still, if AMD continues to hold this 20 hours moving average and stays above 168. However, there is just more likelihood to continue to the downside. AMD can only start changing structure if it even tries to break above and close the day above 174. Unless that is not happening, this is not becoming bullish play. Not becoming bullish play, okay? And right now, just the way I'm seeing this, moving average is curling down, price flushing. I showed you so many things on the daily interval that it's full on in the bears camp. I just don't want to risk trading long here. This is just a short play, in my opinion. And this will, as we continue to break level by level, 162 break eventually. When that happens, we will come down to 151. That's the next range. So you already know I have been talking about trade level by level, especially with the significant levels, and partial profits can be taken or position can be handled in these intraday levels as well. Right now, again, as if even we lose 168, consider we coming lower. Again, structural shift will only happen on AMD if we get above 174. Otherwise, until then, anything around this is still a downside play, in my opinion. And accordingly, you will have a stop loss regardless, right? So based off of this level of 174. But yeah, in my opinion, as I said, AMD is still not out of the woods, and it might take it a while, quite some time before it comes out of the woods, okay, here. Because the thing is that it's just not a simple, sell-off. It's the change of structure. I'm just trying to go back a little bit. This was the 2022 high, right, back here. So what I also want to point out is that this is where you can expect some of the let's go to the weekly interval. Actually, that's where things will get a little bit clearer. Yeah, so this is where we have that 20 weeks moving average, and then this is the previous all-time highs as well. So definitely, if we lose this level of 162, consider a lot of downside. We have some support at 150, but the stronger weekly support is then at 133. And then we will see if that would be the place to, again, trade to the upside. But we have to see the structure change for the upside. Right now, am I seeing a structure to the upside? No, I'm not seeing a structure to the upside. It can continue lower. And this is just my opinion, guys. As you know, I take guarantee of nothing. You are solely responsible for your own financial decisions and outcomes. And I'm just sharing this as just an educational opinion. I also want to just show you my day trading bot on 5 minutes. And yep, looking great. Even so, the beauty of this is that even on the rebound, it caught onto that rebound play and gave intraday good play. These are the last 30 days of trades data. We are net profitable. Again, nothing is guaranteed. And what I want to say is that there are red days as well. Okay, and these are just to use as a reference. You can sell anywhere and use buy as a reference, up to you. But I'm just saying that this is just, I'm sharing as just educational tools, nothing more than that. But if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. All right, guys, with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.